February 2017. Well, I need to tell all of you first that February is the month when our first set of lunar and solar eclipses take place. And like every year, we needn't be frightened about it. We just need to be well prepared that how these shake-ups are actually a cosmic way of telling us that we need to do the introspection and make the much needed changes wherever it's necessary. Aries, February 2017. Well, Mars occupies your first house and 80% of the planets are still in your eastern sector. So even though this is a good for you, but chances are that you may overdo your independence thing. Just ensure that in your zest to be independent, you don't ride roughshod over other people, because Aries love their independence, and especially now when they feel, even the cosmic energies are pushing you to do things on your own. But that does not mean that in your eagerness you are riding roughshod of others or being rude to others, for subconsciously or unconsciously you may tend to hurt them by your words. Mars in your first house has some very positive offerings for you. It gives your personality, charm and charisma, and you may excel in any outdoor sports or adventures that you take a liking to. You will realize that the situations that you're dabbling in or the projects that you're working on, they're moving at a much faster pace, because now all the planets are in the forward position and you will be able to finish your projects in much lesser time than you had anticipated. Now, progress happens very swiftly. The main point this month is that there would be two eclipses which guarantee change and volatility. Now, you must understand, and you all must have got used to by now, that in a year we always have two sets of eclipses. One comes before the 6 months are over and one comes after the 6 months are over. So you will see now in February there are two eclipses, the lunar and solar eclipse. The lunar eclipse is on February 11th while the solar eclipse is on February 26th. Now the lunar eclipse of February 11th, which actually in America it falls on the 10th. And the rest of the world it's on 11th. It would be on the 10th taking place in America in your 5th house, which affects the children and children figures in your life. You may witness some dramas. Try to keep them out of harm's way. This is applicable only for some days before or after the eclipse has taken place. So you just need to ensure that the things are going in their favor. They're not taking any risky sports, or probably not doing things just for the heck of it. You know how children are. So just explaining to them and just making sure that they're out of harm's way will do you a world of good. Now, every lunar eclipse impacts the home and the family life. That means the children or the parents. Be more patient with them as passions are running high, not only with you, but you must remember that the eclipses is also affecting the other members of your family. So attend to the repairs at home, be by yourself, do a little introspection, don't be intrusive in other people, allow everybody to do their own thing. This way you'll be able to not get into frivolous arguments which actually have no meaning, but sometimes you tend to get irritated just for no rhyme or reason, and you can't understand why are you getting irritated, and you tend to become snappy to the other person. So a bit of patience is required in February. Now the solar eclipse occurs on the 26th in your spiritual house and hits directly on Neptune, which is your spiritual planet. This indicates awareness, and you may want to make some important changes in your life. You may change your values or thought process. See, we are always in a learning process, and when the eclipses come, chances are you may suddenly awaken to the fact that whatever you have learned is now no longer needed, but you need to learn some new things in your life. Chances are you may even at this particular time change your spiritual gurus. You may be following one path and suddenly waken up to the fact that this is not working for me, so let me learn the new things which actually work for me. This is what the eclipses do. do. Now during the eclipses, it's always wise to take care of children and the activities they indulge in. Parents' health also needs to be monitored, because during the eclipse time, the parents' health, the elderly people I would say, their energies tend to get drained. So a little bit of tender loving care towards them will do you a world of good. You may experience some weird dreams during this February month. Do not pay much attention to it, as it is the psychic world that is being churned up in the cosmos up there. So if you feel fearful after, or if you feel that there is some weird dream, frankly speaking, dreams in February actually have no meaning. Well, this time I made slight changes for your greatest days, because this year is really good and it's really positive. So you must monitor your greatest days, your hectic days, your honey days, your money days, and your professional days. These are very important for you. So to know these important dates, please get into my website and check them out.